I just can't see what he had on.
Yeah, you know.
That's my hero.
I'm chilling today.
You had one the other day, I almost cussed at the TV when I saw it. This joke was so clean. I looked at the TV and I said, this mother.
You can't fuel him because I'm like, I'm the opposite.
No, we texted about it though.
We
texted about it.
He done set a whole nother standard. Like, you
I'm his
can't
number
even.
one hater. And
No, the ones I love is the two-sided ones.
Told you.
Them now?
That's why I flew with Brian. I told you.
Them now?
That's why it's my dog.
When he went in,
Yeah.
ain't nobody compete with that.
Thank you.
You can't compete with two-sided.
That's Prime. Hey, think about it. President Obama and Prime. What you gonna tell me?
Exactly.
Nah, it don't even matter what nobody say.
Make sure you talked about what happened on the lake last time.
What happened? What?
You said what happened on the lake when he caught more fish than you.
Hey, he never catch more fish than me. I went on his boat and caught more fish than him. And then I took my own boat out.
You got your own boat already?
Yeah, I got two.
Trav, you is really country, dog.
Yeah, that's the first thing I purchased. I ain't even purchased a car, I purchased a boat.
See, Trav, I don't like water like that, dog.
That's my peace.
Yeah, water
Peace
make
and
me
quiet.
nervous.
Peace and quiet. I could be at it all
It
day.
doesn't matter if it's the lake or the ocean
I don't like none of it, dog.
because of the unknown.
I can swim.
I fish with gloves on.
He cute, Trav. Hurry up, man.
Who's that? Okay.
You got the soon-to-be Heisman Trophy winner waiting. We in here talking about fishing, waiting on you.
Okay. Yeah, I whoop him in fishing.
Can I whip me in no fishing? I gotta stop that.
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, got pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, got me up. On the mission, got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, got pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.
Welcome to The Pivot. This episode is brought to you from NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. And we're here in Boulder, Colorado. That can mean many things, but today it means sitting with Heisman hopeful Travis Hunter. This is my boy Channing Crowder. That's Freddie T. I'm your boy RC. Pivot fam, thank you for always pivoting with us. You know, it's been cool, man, seeing people like Charles Woodson support you for the Heisman. Pat Surtain II had the Heisman shirt on Monday Night Football before the game. So I think it's been amazing that people are recognizing the talent that you are. I believe they've done it since you've been in college, but now getting that swell of support. But I want to talk about something else to start to allow you to sort of clear up something for, I guess, the people. You've been with your girl for a long time.
Yeah.
And you had one of the best games of your career. Over 10 catches, over 100 yards, 3 tubs, an interception on defense as well. But all the talk after the game was the interaction between you and Leanna. Do you want to just clear it up? One, what she means to you, what she's done to you, how long you guys have been together, but also what happened in that situation.
We've been together for a long, long time. She's like my closest to everything. She helped me with everything, you know. It's kind of hard sometimes, but she's always there. So that's pretty much. I mean, you know, she's a girl. It's a lot of stuff that could be happening in the stands. People don't understand that. Like, she might look irritated towards me, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff she deal with during the game. There's a lot of stuff people don't see off the camera. So I just let people talk to me. I'm just a big troller, so I just troll the internet. So I really don't care what they think or what they say about her. So I just go in there and troll. You know, they talk about it, I post her.
Yeah,
So
I like
just
it.
make them even more madder than what they are. So they just try to find something to hate. They try to find something to bring up on our relationship, but ain't nothing there. There's nothing you can find because I love my woman.
Yeah. You just want a little sugar, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
You just want a little sugar. I saw you was trying to get you a little sugar.
I still got it. It didn't even matter.
But even with all of that, like, I think if it were, you know, this player who wasn't, you know, as big as you are, it would have been swept under the radar. But you're the best player in college football. And it comes with the territory. Like, have you gotten used to all of that attention?
Yeah, I've been used to it. It don't bother me. You know, like I said, I like to troll the internet. Just as much as they hate on us, I like to troll them to make them even more madder. So it really don't get to me. You know, I look at it and I laugh at it and I keep on moving on by my day.
Trav, you know, Fred's been talking a lot about you being an original Florida boy, right? Being from West Palm, but you know, you played high school ball in Georgia. Upon making the move, though, it wasn't the best situation for you and your family. What was that transition like for you getting settled in Georgia, also as your family worked through sort of their living situation until you made the move?
I mean, It was I could say it's kind of easy for me because I had my little brother with me. You know, he was like my right-hand man. Like, whatever I needed him to do or whatever he needed me to do, I would have done it for him. So, like, having him with me, like, we love sports. So the first thing I did when I went up there was play basketball because we missed football season. So we played basketball. He was at every game. He made sure he was able to see me do whatever I needed to do. And then we had a trainer and a coach that always was there for me. Like, I was bad my freshman year playing football, but I still played varsity. And that my coach and my trainer got together and they helped me all those years. And the first thing I told my trainer was, I want to be the best player you ever trained, the best player you ever coached, whatever you have done with the next player. To this day, I'm still living up to that. I'm trying to live up to that. I'm trying to be the best that he ever coached, the best he ever trained. I just always had that mindset of, like, I don't got to go party. I love sports so much. Every season it's a different sport so I can go play it. And that's what I've been doing since I was young.
And bro, what's it like being the I don't want to say the patriarch of your family, but like you like the golden goose. You a prodigy. And now we ain't getting no money in college. Now y'all boys getting bread. But like being so young and having that pressure, having that weight on your shoulders of you could really take care of people. I'm sure you watch out for your people, watch out for your family now. Trav could change, honestly, hundreds of people's lives if he could keep going and keep playing the way he's playing.
I mean, I try not to focus on other people, focus on myself first, you know. If my little brother asks me for something, I go get it for him. You know, that's pretty much my main focus right now, to help my siblings. So I just continue to go as far as I can so they can see and follow my footsteps where they don't have to ask me for anything. And that's pretty much it. Like my family, as far as my family, they still old enough to work. So that's what I tell them, like, I had to go put in those hours, I had to put in those countless days where, like Coach said, I don't get tired. It's because I adapted to, like, I don't have to go to sleep. I need to just keep working, and whatever I get done is what I get done. And they brought me this far, so I tell them, like, you still got to work. Just like I got to work, somebody got to work.
And those conversations hard? Because there's a lot of kids out there now, young men. I don't call y'all kids. I talk like I'm an old person because I am. But like those conversations with grown-ups, with people that took care of you, and you got to be like, hey, I'm not just giving you nothing.
Yeah, nah, it's not hard conversations. Trust me, I'm just straightforward. Like, I had to work to this point. I ain't even get to the end I ain't get to the league yet, so I can't be out here trying to help everybody. Yeah. I gotta help myself first, and I gotta keep going. I gotta keep protecting my brand. So I just tell them straight up, like, I can't help everybody. I gotta do myself first. I wanna have a family one day, so right now I'm saving all I can save.
That's the part that tends to go unsaid a lot, you know, in talking to Coach Prime, you know, talking to Sam and everybody before they meet you. We all know the player, but the person, the kid, you're still a young man. You know, they talk about, you know, how mature you are, how ahead of your time you are. But along those lines, what Shannon was talking about, expectations, you know, pressures, and being the patriarch and helping everybody right now as you continue to build and grow. When you came out, you were 5-star, the best player coming out. Not going to a PWI wasn't a sexy decision at that particular point in time. He even said it, you know, not going there. But you had a huge impact on HBCU, your career, and even now. Did you imagine that you have such a huge impact in that decision?
I say Coach Prime, he warned me. He let me know. You know, when we had that conversation of whether I was going to go or stay with Florida State, he let me know. He warned me. It's like, it's going to be a big impact, but you're a humble kid, and we know you can take on whatever comes your way. So it's your choice to make, and I finalized and made that decision with at the time, my girl. She was still there. She still is here. So people don't know, I had that conversation with her first before I went to my family and had that conversation. And once I had that conversation with them, let them know, like, I know it's a big sacrifice, but one day my brothers and sisters might not go D1. So I still got to shine a light somewhere else. And that was my main focus, and that's what I did.
Travis, you seem, you know, Fred mentioned being sort of wise beyond your years and having this level of poise and maturity. And you truly have. What has allowed you to stay grounded as the fame and success has continued to grow? Just me being the oldest. You know, I have little brothers and sisters, like I always say, like, just me being the oldest, I have to make sure I'm doing everything right so they understand, like, this is how my brother did it, and they can follow my footsteps. Well, they don't have to ask me for anything. They go out and get it themselves. And like now, everybody get to see my little brother. They ask me why I'm not posting him or nothing, because ain't nobody post me when I was younger.
So he gonna get it just like I got it. I'm just gonna, when that time comes, I'm gonna help him figure out where he wanna go. But right now, I just try to tell him, like, I'm on a mission. Mission ain't complete. Until I can be able to sit down like y'all and not have to work another day in my life.
You talk about the future as if you had that plan. I want to do this, I want to do that, and eventually get to this point in my life where I have a family and I'm able to take care of them without working another day in my life. When did you start to put that plan in place?
Like you said, it was a big turnaround once I moved. I was a bad little kid before I moved. Once I got to Georgia, it was different. I ain't know anybody. I only had my little brother and my sister at the time. And I had my mom and my stepdad. I think that's what changed me a lot, made me see everything different, can't be getting in trouble. I got something else bigger in life. I got good talent. Once I played basketball, I never played basketball in Florida. Once I moved to Georgia, that's what people knew me as, a basketball player. Yeah. And then I turned around to football, so just going to Georgia, it changed my whole mindset. And look where I'm at now.
It's something I tell my daughter, because she's 11, and she plays, and she'll be out there and get the ball and be looking to pass it. And I always tell her, I was like, monsters know they're monsters. They don't think they're monsters. Yeah. When did you know you were a monster? Because you said even your freshman year, I don't say garbage, but you was like, I wasn't that good. Yeah. When did Travis know, like, shit, I'm that dude?
I'll probably say I think it was my end of my freshman year. We had a corner go down, and I had to go in. It's locked up the whole side of the field. That's when I knew everything that I was doing in the past was working. So I realized that, yeah, I'm a monster. I can do whatever I need to. Wow. That's what happened. My freshman year, I played the last probably like 5 games I started. Going into my sophomore year, I had a good season. That's when I started to get offers and stuff like that. Then my junior year, everything flipped. Every TV game, I was showing up under the lights. That's why right now, like, the lights don't scare me. I'm just happy, eager to go out on the field when all the fans get in the stadium. Yeah. And it's just normal to me.
What about the transition? Because you had 2 transitions, first to Jackson State and then to Colorado. Any hesitation or any question on yourself moving from high school to college and then college to big-time football?
Nah, definitely wasn't no question, Like you said, a monster know who the monster is. So that's just me. I just know, like, bigger stage, more lights, my time to shine.
Wow.
Yeah.
You mentioned your support system, helping you manage distractions and getting you to this point. In that journey, right, could you have written a better script to this point? And I guess Deion's also included in your support system as well. How would your experience be without Coach Prime in your life?
I think I asked him this question like 2 months ago. Okay. I said, what would we be if I didn't decide to go there? And I still don't know the answer. Because it's hard with me. When I first talked to him, it's like, I don't care who he is, I don't want to go there. But as I talk to him more, it's like, oh, this might be the place I want to go. He's more than just a coach, he's a father. Like he said, I'd be out at his house, I'd be up at 1 o'clock, then I leave in like the next 3 hours and still be up running around. I don't know where I would be. I try to figure that out. I try not to think too much on it because it's our last. We got one more game and it's gonna be our last together. It gets you kind of emotional because it changed my life forever. I texted him that one game, like a couple games ago. I was like, Coach, you changed my life forever. Just being able to see where I'm at now. I don't know where I would have been at if I went to Florida State.
You mentioned changing your life forever. Another thing that changes lives forever is winning a Heisman Trophy. It's become a largely quarterback award. And like I talked about earlier, the swell for Travis Hunter to hold the trophy is growing. What would it mean for you, a two-way player, a non-quarterback that started off his college career at Jackson State, to be the Heisman Trophy winner?
I still don't know what it means. I just know I did it for my family, did it for all the players and all the coaches that have been coming in and out of my life, and I did it for myself, most importantly. I remember me and my cousin playing NCAA 10. We out there putting our players on Oregon. That was our favorite team. They had all the best uniforms back in the days. We out there. I'm at receiver. He at quarterback. We both in the Heisman race. At the time, I didn't know what that meant. But now I understand, like, that's the best player in the world in college football that year. And it's going to mean so much to me. I know I'm going to break down and cry after, everybody go away because I'm trying to act tough in front of everybody. But for my family, it's gonna mean so much. I'm the first to go to college, first to get to the NFL, and I'll be able to take care of my family for the rest of my life.
What are you better at, corner or receiver?
Right.
I know my opinion. I'm
Next
locked
question.
into it. I'm locked into it, bro. I think you are a lockdown NFL corner. I think you're a very good receiver.
I say I'm better at both. I'm better at both.
Do you anticipate to play both at the next
Yeah, I
level?
want to play both. You know, a lot of people told me I wasn't gonna do it at the college level,
Yeah.
and I ended up doing it.
Yeah.
So I know it's gonna be a lot of people tell me I can't do it in the NFL, and then when I end up doing it, they're gonna say,
But Travis, different though, because I'm a Miami dude, so you gonna go out there and cover Tyreek for 12 plays, and then turn around and get covered by Jalen Ramsey for a series, and then go back and cover Tyreek Hill for 12 more plays. I think that's a lot to bite off, brother.
it's a lot to bite off, but hey, I believe I can do it. I'm not gonna say like I'm the best and the best ever, but I believe I could do it, so why not go out there and do it? Nobody else have done it, so.
Wow.
You actually are the best ever that's done them both in college. Like, I mean, it's not to say you're the best ever corner or you're the best ever wide receiver, but you are the best player to have played both. And there's been guys like Champ Bailey, gold jacket. There's been guys like Charles Woodson, gold jacket. I believe the only other player to have 4 offensive touchdowns and 4 interceptions in the season is Aqib Talib. Like, you are doing things that are historic and monumental. And so I don't want you to sell yourself short on that. But I do love the humility and the modesty. But to Channing's point, these are going to be pre-draft questions, right? When people want to get you into the building, they're going to ask, what if we only wanted you to play one position? What would be, and I don't care what position it is, what would be your answer to that? Travis, we want to draft you. We want to draft you #1 overall, but we don't feel it's fair to you to make you play both sides of the football. What would you tell that general manager?
Call Coach Brown. That's what I say. Call Coach Brown. He'll let you know the answer.
Yeah.
They know how I feel. I want to play both sides, and there's nothing gonna change my mind. You can tell me all day, nah, you can't play both sides of the ball. I'm gonna keep telling you, yes, I can. That's what I want to do. And you have not seen me not play both sides of the ball since you've been watching me, so why not do it now?
What would Florida State have done? Was Florida State going to allow you to play both sides of the ball as much as you play for Coach Prime?
Nah, definitely. I don't think any other school in the world was gonna let me do that. It took him a minute to let me play both sides of the ball. Like he said, I had to dominate on one side of the ball first to earn my stripes to play on the other side. And that's the conversation we had before I got here. It's like, Coach, I gotta play both sides. I'm too bored on the sideline. I don't like sitting on the sideline. I'm eager to go out there and, get the ball in my hands and show you what I can do. That first year, did what I had to do, in this last year, it's been very special because he already knew, like, coming into the season, I was going to be that guy.
We've had 4 Heisman winners on this show already, 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs. And sometimes my math can be a little shaky, but I know how to go from 4 to 6 because we got a 2-way player, so we skip 5. We cool with that? We can agree on that? All right. Maybe that doesn't work.
Fred, that doesn't make him 2 people.
But
doesn't make it
it's 2 positions.
Fred, that doesn't make it 2 separate years.
It's 2 positions.
It legitimately makes it one player that won
They don't
one
like
Heisman.
They don't like how my mind works. I got a beautiful mind, Trav.
What did you break down 100 to that time?
55-50. I was trying to say 110%, but my math was still off.
55,
I was just
50?
trying to do excessive, more than 100%. So I said 55-50. I didn't have to say 50-50.
Stay in school.
No, we didn't send him back to school.
Hey, Fetty T left early too.
I got an A in anthropology. Mr. Anthropology major. I made sure to ice that. Now, I ain't do all the work myself. But,
We can tell.
for real, Trav? We just met each other, bro. I'm okay with them doing that.
This episode is brought to you by NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. It's the holiday season, and there's a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for my co-hosts, Freddie T and Channing Crowder. I'm also thankful that right now you can get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV for the rest of the regular season for only $209. And that's exactly what you need as we head into the playoffs. And what's great, I just had the best Sunday using the multi-view function, and I couldn't just pick one game to watch, but you could get 4 of them at one time. So thank yourself this holiday season. Get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV for the rest of the regular season for only $209. And sign up now at youtube.com/pivotpod. Terms and embargoes apply. Device and content restrictions apply.
TH, your initials. First it was the hype, now it's the Heisman. I think you was perfect. You were born to win this trophy. Do you believe you deserve to win the trophy?
I definitely believe I would deserve to win it. You know, what player can play receiver, get double teamed, still get 1,000 yards, and the game plan is about you on the offensive side of the ball, and then you go to the defensive side of the ball. You know, the game plan is still, about you. And I still ended up with 4 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, I think, and 30-some tackles, which I shouldn't be tackling, but,
Right.
I gave up 1 touchdown, which was all my fault, sleeping out there getting too relaxed, but guess what, I bounced back, lock up my side of the field. I should have had at least, I think, 7 interceptions. But defense is way harder than catching the ball than on offense. I had butterfingers on defense the last couple of games, but still was able to come back with 1 more before the season ended. But I definitely think I should win it. You never seen a player like me, as we was talking about earlier. I don't think it's ever going to be another player that go out there and play 1,000 snaps a season. It's kind of crazy. They always talk about he playing a lot of snaps, but if you actually look at the game, instead of the highlights, you see I'm always out there running 100%. It's a lot of stats on there. It was like just hustle plays that you don't get to see. I'm out there running people down, out there trying to, putting in all my effort, and then I come back and the next play I'm fully energized to do it again. There's a lot of people that can do that.
Does Shedeur ever call you out?
Oh, all the
When
time.
you come over to the offense. We talk about you and Prime's relationship. Talk about you and Shedeur's relationship. You guys really like brothers.
Yeah, I think it's more than just being brothers. I think we got the same blood because our mindset is different on the field. Like, he can come at me and yell at me and talk to me crazy, and then when he mess up a pass, he already know I'm coming back at him. Come back at him, talk to him crazy, and he know to fix it, and I know to fix it. I always go sit next to him on the bench when we get that little TV timeout, and I try to see through his lens what he see. Most of the touchdowns that I got, it's because of how he wanted the route. And, I did it to the T, and then, a couple is just me going out there making athletic plays. But that bond and that relationship was like 2 dogs talking to each other. We always understand. We know how to put our pride aside when we're wrong. When we mess up. And I think that's the best part of our bond. We know how to put our pride aside.
You and Prime, and we tight with Prime. We'd have been up to Boulder. I'd never come to Boulder if Prime wasn't here. But, Prime has biological sons. And then he kind of takes you in, and y'all really, like, the way y'all talk about each other is like as a son, but how was that transition like to, like, with Shedeur, with Shiloh, and now Travis? It was almost like it's 3 of y'all now, but it was 2 for
it's
16 years, and now it's 3.
It's definitely all 4 of us. Bucky, I probably talked to Bucky the most. I probably talked to him and Shiloh, like, the most. But during the football and everything on the field, I talked to Shedeur more than everybody. But, me and Bucky and Shiloh, we always talking. Shiloh, my roommate during the game, so we always talking, we always making jokes. And Bucky, he's just like a big brother. He helped me out, and I try to help him out. Like you said, I got an old soul, so I try to help him out as much as I can, just as much as they help me out. We have that bond. It's like nobody can break us apart. When we're around each other, nothing but goofballs. We always laugh, we always talking smack, But they definitely took me inside their bond, and brought me in as a brother. And I respect them for allowing me to get that close to their father. At the end of the day, it's still their father.
I love that, the respect that you guys have, the love that you have for one another. How much have you guys shared the journey, though, from you making a very unpopular decision to join them at Jackson State, turning that program around, and then making the jump to Colorado when they'd only won 1 game. And if you were going to go to a Power 4 school, there were a lot of other ones that you could have chosen outside of Colorado, and totally changing everything at this school where enrollment went up, ticket prices went up, game attendance went up, primetime games went up, changing everything about this football program with people you call your family. How often have y'all had the conversation about the difference that y'all have been making?
We try not to talk about it. You know, it's kind of hard, a hard conversation to have because, like I said, we get emotional about stuff like that because, it's probably like our last game with each other ever. And then from there on, we're going to have to be enemies on the field. Mm-hmm. But we try not to talk about it. We know what we've done. We appreciate the people more than anything because they took us in with open arms. Living here has been great. If I needed a neighbor to watch my dog, they over there in a hurry. Mm-hmm. They always take care of me. I hope they take care of them too. Mm-hmm. But just living here, the fan base is crazy. I mean, after the game Friday, I stayed till probably 9 o'clock, signing every autograph I can sign. Because they took me in with open arms. Mm-hmm. They never complained about me, never complained about, the color of our skin. They never had no negative things to say about us, which I respect a lot.
Man, I love that. This is place mentioning like it becoming like a destination. I mean, you got Coach Prime as the head coach. Mm-hmm. You got another coach on the staff that's a Hall of Famer, Warren Sapp. Every time he talk in a meeting, he go viral.
Because he's just so loud.
Huh?
Because he's just so loud.
He might be asleep over there on the phone. You guys have had celebs from entertainers to actors to rappers all come and descend upon Boulder, Colorado. Outside of Prime and the coaching staff, what people have you met that have given you some of the best advice, and what has that advice been?
I'll probably say all my coaches. Mm-hmm. They talk to us every day, mm-hmm. but they also like to talk to us one-on-one. So like they'll see me walk around the building. Like last year I was out of here like this. This year I've been here to probably when they leave. I'll be up to like 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. 6 o'clock, leaving and finishing my day. But like I feel like, the coaches, we walk around, we always greet each other, but they, sometimes they just put me one-on-one, talk to me, let me know what's up. Mm-hmm. They tell me I'm the greatest, which is, it's a great confidence booster. Mm-hmm. They always make sure my head is up. If I'm feeling down or sad, they notice before anybody. But I'll probably say my defensive coach, Coach Mathis, he instilled a lot into me. Mm-hmm. I've been with him since Jackson State, so he knows me more than anybody, for real. Yeah. But yeah, he definitely instilled a lot in me. He sent me a message every morning that we gotta look at, we gotta read, and we gotta listen to. We gotta jot notes down about it. But all the coaches on our staff, they try to build us into man. Mm-hmm. So they give us all the advice they could.
Do you actually like Gilly?
Yeah.
So I love him. I think he's one of the funniest humans in the world. When he comes here, bro, and he's giving y'all those pep talks, are you actually listening to him?
No, I just be laughing. I just be laughing, bro. He's so goofy, bro. He's so goofy. Him and Wallow, man, those are the best people to be around, man. They keep a smile on your face.
Man, they are awesome, man. I would do a show with them every week if we could.
Yeah. Your boy, though, Kai, you talking about doing a show with somebody crazy. Kai Sanat. Seeing you guys, you've been doing a lot of celebrations and all that on the stream. If he was a football player, what position would he even play?
Kai's like, 5'2"? Kai would have to be he can't be no slot receiver. We're gonna push him down like that. He's gotta be a running back.
A running back?
He can't hold him.
Place kicker or something.
Hey, bro, y'all gonna cool out on my dog, bro. He gonna be a running back, bro.
No, he can't.
Running back, bro. Running back.
Just because he worked out with Kyrie on the stream, that don't mean nothing. That he gonna be right where he was at that All-Star game. Shannon Sharp.
My boy gonna get some playing time.
But no, seriously though, aside from that, going back to RC's question about the coaching staff, having Hall of Famers here, having guys that have done it on that next level, and the benefit that they bring to you guys as players, it's not only Coach Prime, who's a father figure, it's those guys being able to share their experiences for the next level and prep you guys. What would you say in this competitive NIL environment, guys who are looking to make their decision, on the recruiting tour, right? What would you say that one thing that benefited you the most during your time here, and why would they come to Colorado?
I'd probably say the coaches, Without the coaches, I wouldn't be having no money in my pocket. They put us on the brightest, on the highest stage. Like, being around Coach Prime just made me so much money because, he's been there before. They understand where he's coming from. You know, all you got to do is go out there and perform. And you got the lights on you. You just got to do your part. You know, I just did my part, and it helped me out a lot.
To kind of piggyback off that with the money, but the fame almost. Like, bro, you're one of the most famous athletes in the world. From Washington State to Texas to Oklahoma to Kansas City to Montana. Like, Travis Hunter. Like, you almost finished the sentence. Like, you're one of the most known athletes. What's the best and the worst part of being that damn famous? Because I would honestly say, bro, you're more famous than anybody in this room right now.
100%.
The best part, you know, I meet a lot of people. You know, I get to build relationships with a lot of famous people. And the worst part, it's no worst part, you know, because I stay to myself.
It gotta be, bro. You can't want to be talked to every time you go to public.
I mean, it don't bother me, you know, without those people, you know, without those fans, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So I respect everybody that come up to me, you know, everybody that want to take a picture, I take a picture with them. Wow. You know, I don't care how long it take me. You know, I'm not in a rush to go nowhere.
Yeah.
If I'm in a rush, they can wait. You know, I try to respect everybody's time. You know, they respect my time definitely out here. You know, I be out eating. Like last night I was out eating. They waited till I got done eating to take a picture. You know, so I respect everybody. You know, there's really no bad part about being famous.
Well, you gotta knock off the scratchmies though.
He don't know what no scratching is. Hey, don't give my dog in trouble.
I'm not gonna give him trouble. I'm saying,
My man felt like he looked like he was in trouble after the last game. Don't give my dog in trouble now.
Trust me, nobody got to worry about that. Everybody know in the world I love my girl, so
okay.
They ain't got to worry about that, boy.
Sometimes you got quick feet, but sometimes they got quick feet too.
Nah, they ain't got quicker feet than me. And they definitely ain't got quicker feet than her. They definitely ain't got quicker feet than her. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah. I love my woman. When I take a picture with a girl, I make sure my hand is in the front. Then you can see both of my hands. You know, I'm not that close to you. Hey, it's a routine, and I make sure I only take pictures with females when she's around.
That's cool.
I respect that.
It's my favorite time of year. It's the holiday season, and there's no greater gift than the gift of football. An NFL Sunday ticket on YouTube TV is the perfect gift for anyone. And you can get NFL Sunday ticket on YouTube TV for only $209 for the rest of the regular season. It's the perfect time to tap in. And trust me, this is the way that you want to watch football, especially with the playoffs right around the corner. So treat yourself this holiday season and bundle NFL Sunday ticket and YouTube TV and watch every game every Sunday. Sign up now at youtube.com/pivotpod. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday ticket for out-of-market games. Excludes digital-only games. Terms and embargoes apply.
Trav, so Caitlin Clark recently went through it. Michael Jordan went through it. When you are different, and it's definitely not hate, it's competitive level of performance, right? When you go against somebody that has a certain name, or you go against somebody that has this level of excellence or expectations, folks try to get their stripes off of it. You've dealt with it in college, and you for sure are going to deal with it at the next level. Like he mentioned earlier, Tyreek. Yeah, Tyreek's going to try to go show people that, yeah, I know what he is. He might walk in here with a trophy, with this legacy, but he got to come cover me. Jalen Ramsey, when you're on the other side of that ball, right? We're going to try to jam him into the Gatorade because he's going to realize this is the NFL and it's different. How much thought have you given to what the reception of you will be in the NFL?
I mean, I just hope they respect the game. I respect the game. Like, I'm not with all that talking smack on the field. You know, we're not no gangsters. You know, I respect the game. You know, I always make sure everybody know, like, bro, keep going. You got this far, you got to keep going. You know, I respect everybody that I play against. You know, I hope they do the same to me. I'm not a cocky dude on the field, just like I'm not off the field. You know, I'm just very humble and laid down. Like, I don't go out there talking smack just for the fun of it. You know, I still have fun, but I'm having fun with my teammates, you know. I'm not out there trying to be too cocky. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm just out there being humble and respecting the game.
Because you say that, and I do love that, and your coach was the greatest football celebrator of all time, right? Coach Prime, and to this day, you know, I saw when you caught the touchdown, right? You hit the prime, but you've had a ton of different celebrations. You had the Kai Cenat celebration. When do you come up with what you're gonna do when you get in the end zone?
It always take me a little minute, so I'll be delayed because I'll be having so many to do. So I'll just be like, what I'm gonna do, and then they finally come to me and I just do it. But you know, that touchdown celebration when I did Coach Prime dance, it meant a lot because I just came off of getting an interception. You know, then I get the touchdown, 2 drives later. You know, I had to do it. It was only right to do it. You know, it's our last game in Folsom Field. You know, I haven't hit the den since Jackson State, so I definitely had to do it.
Have you ever seen Coach Sapp's Beyonce? Uh-oh, you didn't see when he did that?
Nah, he can keep that one.
You ain't never seen that where
What, he got a sack?
where you do the booty bounce, Coach? I'ma send it to you.
22 years old. That boy ain't old enough for that shit. What's wrong with you, man? We old. We about to have grandbabies and shit. What's wrong with you? Can't get old enough to drink right now. What's wrong with you?
Hey, when you stick that thing in the boat, man, I want to see you do the Coach Sapp. You gotta look it up on YouTube.
I'm gonna look it up. bro. I'm gonna look it up.
Trav, I won't ask you 5. I'll ask you 3 and 3. Your top 3 NFL corners now, and your top 3 NFL cornerbacks all time. So currently playing, and then all time.
It's not really my 3 favorite, because, you know, I like all good corners. You know, they all play the game different. They all got a different script. But I'd probably say my top 3 corners of all time, definitely my coach. I used to watch a lot of Richard Sherman. You know, I was a 49ers fan, so we had to play him all the time. You know, just the way he went about the game. And, you know, I don't like to talk smack, but, you know, the savagery that he had, he was always a savage, you know. I like Patrick Surtain, you know, he, just a technician. He's just so relaxed, you know, he don't ever, you know, get rattled. Those are my 3 all time. Wow. I like those 3.
And if you had to build a player if you had to name some guys that would make you, who would those guys be?
Definitely those 3. It's definitely those 3. You know, Pat, he's a technician. Richard Sherman, he always found his way to the ball. You know, Coach Prime, super fast. So I got the speed, you know, I got the technique, and I can, you know, I'm always around the ball. So.
Trav, I feel so many times people try to ask you these Heisman questions, and it puts you in a position to say negative things about the other players that are up for the award. So when you see Ashton, what he's done in Boise, Dylan, what he's done in Oregon, a guy like Cam Ward going down and changing what's happening for the Miami Hurricanes, what are some of the reasons you believe that these guys deserve an opportunity to win this prestigious award as well?
Like I said, bro, we all got to this point for doing what we've been doing. You know, it's a lot of hard work. As y'all know, as athletes, it takes time. You know, it takes a lot of effort. You got to repeatedly do the same thing over and over and over again. So I respect them for staying with it and keep going. You know, they're at the highest level and they still doing it. Yeah. So I respect them for keep going, keep playing. You know, it don't matter what, you know, where they at. I feel like, you know, he's a dog wherever he's at. He's dominating his competition.
I be trying to relate with y'all youngins. The Spider-Man meme, when they point at each other.
Yeah.
Who have you played that, like you said, a dog recognize a dog. Where you done played somebody where you point, he kind of look at you and you nod, you look back at him and he nods. Y'all know, yeah. Because I had to play him when I played in the NFL. And after about 3-4 runs, I kind of looked at him and gave him that.
It's definitely been the Arizona receiver. You know, he's a bigger guy. You know, he can catch the ball from anywhere.
Yeah.
It's definitely him. You know, I respect him a lot. You know, T-Mac. You know, I look at him and be like, I know I got to match up this time, so I got to go out there and ball out. But definitely been him. You know, everybody, you know, they're different. Wow. I don't say they always gave me work or like I always watched out for them because I respect the game. I respect every opponent I go against. You know, It's not been just one just outstanding other than T-Mac, but they all gave me, you know, I still had to go out there and still be Travis. Because if I wasn't Travis, you know, they would have did what they had to do.
Wow. Yeah, you know, he's going to be probably the first receiver taken after you, T-Mac. He's had a great year. A lot of people just don't know about him because he plays at Arizona. Yeah. But he went for what? I remember the first game, he went crazy. 238. Something, like 4 tubs. So now he's definitely one of those players. Trav, I feel like you've been covered so much and you have, you know, your own podcast and you're doing all these different things. What do you think is something that people don't know about you that you'd want to share about yourself?
I think they pretty much know everything, for real. I'm a laid-back dude. I love to fish. I can take anybody fishing. Yeah, I do. I do come in here and I take everything out in this building. I just don't. If it's there, they don't say my name on it, I'm taking it if I like it. I'm taking it if I like it. Yeah, I just love to have fun. You know, it don't matter what I'm doing. As long as I'm having fun, I'm happy.
Do you care, or how much does it matter what pick in the NFL draft you are?
Oh, yeah, it definitely matter. I want to be number one. First thing I said. That's the first thing I dreamed of. I ain't dreaming of winning the Heisman. I dreamed of being number one. You know, getting to that point and I was able to be number one and picked up the board, that's what I want to be.
Why is it important to be the number one overall pick?
Like I said, I'm the first to do it in my family. Why not keep going to be the first?
Say Duval. Come back to Florida, baby. You gotta probably start practicing now. I don't know. We'll find out later.
It's okay. I see it when I walk that stage and I'm picked by them. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You know, through it all though, man, Trav, just amazing to hear your journey. In that, what has been your biggest pivot? That's that one moment that without it happening, you wouldn't be who you are today.
One moment.
Or moments. Can be multiple.
When I decided to want to be the first to do everything in my family, I probably say me moving to Georgia was a big part of my life. Me staying in Florida, y'all probably would have never heard of me. But me moving to Georgia, I think that's my biggest pivot of my life. You know, I was able to get the eyes on me. You know, go out there and dominate, had the right resources. You know, I was working out in indoor facilities. You know, I'm not having that in Florida. If I'm working in indoor, I'm working on the basketball court. But I definitely had that. I think me moving to Georgia changed my whole life.
Brother, we wish you the best, man. I think we're huge fans of Coach Prime, and I think becoming a fan of his has allowed us to get to know you in a different way. The way he speaks about you as a young man, not even as a player, speaks volume for what you've done, for who you've become. My question to you would be, though, when will you know? You said you want to be the first of everything. When will you know and feel you've accomplished enough?
That'd be tough. Because, you know, I love the game too much. I've been playing it since I was 4 years old. I don't think I'm going to ever stop loving the game, so I'm not going to know when it's enough. Somebody's going to have to tell me it's enough. My fiancé going to have to tell me, you know, she's going to be my wife at the time. She's going to have to tell me it's enough. You know, somebody's going to have to hold me back because I love the game so much. I put so much into it. I'm definitely not going to know when it's enough.
Fiancé, y'all get married in 2025?
Yep, next year.
Rookie year.
Yep.
And you going to get married. And you going to have some babies.
Yep.
Yeah. I could give you a blueprint on how to make babies.
All right, now I don't need you.
Y'all done been together this long and ain't made no babies. I know how to make a baby.
Trust me, my dad got 14 of us.
Oh, okay. So he done gave you. Okay.
Hey, the thing is, you don't need 14 of them.
Yeah, I don't need 14.
You have enough money to have 14.
14 ain't bad.
Hey, dog, listen. Once you go from 2 to 3, you go from man to man to zone defense. I don't know what you play when you got 14. Man, we appreciate you, man.
No, thank you.
Best of luck, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Hey, he funny. He said 14, dog. Hell no.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, when I got to
Much respect.
When I got to 3, I was like, man.
Thank you. Sure.
Yeah, Duval definitely. Or you grab him, because you know the next person, my boy, the next person gonna get Shedeur. So that's what it'll be.
Can we get one Heisman, bro?
I got y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they so cute.
Fred can't even stay up. Fred ain't got no balance no more. All that balance you had when you played.
What's up?
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, got a pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up. On the mission got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, got a pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.